Economic gurus on YouTube fail to make the connection. What connection? Between the Great Depression, 1929, right there, 1929, connection between the Great Depression and the next event that wasn't as big as that, but the second biggest economic event in the country's history. That was the Great Recession of 2008. There's a connection between the two, and the financial gurus on YouTube fail to make that connection. And what those two have significantly, not obliquely, significantly in common. They were brought on, both of those, the Great Recession and the Great Depression, were brought on by massive borrowing. Yes, borrowing causes a problem. The Great Depression, everybody was buying stock on margin or borrowing money. It was all borrowed. Then one day the market tripped up and all of a sudden that money was due. The Great Recession, what was that all about? The Great Recession was about housing. And what was that about housing? People getting loans, going into debt for houses they really couldn't afford. So both of them were all about debt. And that's the difference with this market we have today, at least in the stock market. There is very little debt. I don't know whether it's by law or what, but people who are in the stock market basically are in with cash. And that's the big difference. But that's the connection between the Great Depression and the Great Recession. It was all about out of control borrowing, out of control debt.